Hey guys, so today I have a cute little project for you. I know my boys have really been wishing for snow. They got some really fun things like sleds and new boots and toys to play with out in the snow, but if you're living where I'm living, you're looking outside right now and it's kind of starting to melt away with the rain. So I thought I'd do something that would hopefully bring out some snow for us. So today we're going to be making these cute little coffee filter snowflakes. And you can kind of see the little bit of tie-dye color in there. So if you've done any coffee filter projects with us before, you'll have an idea of how this was made. I'm gonna put it on my tree, okay? So the supplies that you're gonna need for this, of course, a coffee filter, and depending on how many snowflakes you wanna do, it depends on how many you wanna have on hand. I have washable markers, I have a spray bottle with water in it, and I've got some scissors. So the first step, there's going to be a little bit of time in between steps because you're going to want a little bit of time for your snowflakes to dry after the first step. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your blank snowflake or your coffee filter that will be a snowflake, and you're just going to pick out whatever colors you wanted to use. So I used some blues and purples and greens, and you're going to color all over the snowflake. Now you don't have to worry about filling in every single white line. You just want to make sure you cover as much of the page as you can. If you want to leave some white, that's totally fine for you too. The next step is going to be putting it on a protected surface, so a piece of cardboard, a towel, something that you won't mind the colors running through on because they're going to get wet and they're going to seep through. So I used an old magazine, you can use anything like that. So you're going to lay your coffee filter flat, and then you're going to take your water bottle and you're going to squirt the whole thing until it's completely wet. After this step, this is where you're going to want to wait a little bit because you're going to want it to be completely dry before we start to cut. I would say 20 minutes to a half an hour should be good. Once it's dry, it's going to look like this. Okay, so I kind of tried to do mine similarly so you can see the difference. So that's how it started when we colored, and then that's what happens when you add the water to it. So it kind of starts, the colors start to blend together, which is kind of cool. Once it's dry, after that 20 to 30 minutes, we're gonna fold it, okay? So we're gonna fold it once in half, and then we're gonna fold it this way in half. And then we're gonna fold it one more time until we've got this little cone shape triangle, kind of like a party hat, all right? And then here's where you're gonna make your magic with your cutting. This is all completely up to you. So you can cut on any of the edges. Don't cut an entire edge off because you still want your snowflake to stay together. So you can do little like triangle shapes. You can do little curved shapes. You can make them big cuts, but not cutting off the whole side. Or you can make tiny ones, lots of tiny ones. Okay guys, so this is completely up to you. And then depending on what your cuts look like is going to depend on what your snowflake look like. And we all know that no two snowflakes look the same, so that's what we want out of our snowflakes, right? So here's this one that I did. So you can see the little cuts versus the big cuts. And then here's the other one that I did. Look how different they are. And then you can put these in your window if you want. Tape them to your window, put them on a little bit of string, put them in your window. And if you're like my boys, you will wish on these for some snow that you can actually play outside in, especially while we're home. So I hope you guys have fun with this project. There will be some more winter type projects to come. Just keep an eye out for the videos and have fun. All right, see you guys.